Today I'm going to do a video about ghosting. As previously stated in one of my other videos, I'm not actually against ghosting. It's the year 2018. It seems to be a risk that people take when dating, which is unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. You can't change the times. It's the way that it's going. I had a very interesting conversation with my brother last night, and he kind of changed some of my feelings and my views with it. So I'm going to use this video as a platform to express my views and my feelings when it comes to ghosting. So as my brother explained it to me last night, when someone ghosts you, that literally is like in real person time, not phone to phone or email or iPad or whatever, however you ever communicate via technology. You walk up to someone, you say hey, and they blatantly look away and just ignore you. So that's embarrassing for the person that said hello. And I said, okay, when you put it that way, you're making a valid point. He does the one strike rule. If he texts someone once and they don't text him back, that's it, he's had enough. Versus I do the 3 strike rule. I will text them 3 times. I guess that kind of goes hand in hand because I'm a sports fan. I don't know, 3 strikes, you're out. But he just, one time they ignore him, he just deletes their number and forgets with them. 3 times, then I delete your number and I forget about you. If you unghost yourself, which is also a term, I can't really say that I would be against talking to you again, but that's just the way that I am. And my brother just said he would blatantly ignore them. In some cases, I have ignored people that have ghosted me and come forward just because I've learned some harsh lessons in the past about giving people other chances. An interesting point that my dad's roommate Derek brought up when we were having this interesting discussion was everybody's standards and morals are different. And you know what? He's not wrong. So just because it's my standard not to ghost someone and have enough respect and common decency to respect them and say, hey, this isn't working out. You don't even really have to give them a reason. Just be like, I'm done. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Please don't text me. Doesn't mean that someone that I'm friends with or dating or in a relationship with have the same standards and expectations and standards and morals. Sorry, I can't place that expectation on them because, again, as I have expressed before, expectation it breeds disappointment, basically. So after talking to my brother, I am on the fence. I feel like if someone's ghosting you, the person that's doing the ghosting, it's more on them, it's not on you. But I know that they've also done a study, because it's that popular, that there are some psychological effects to the person being ghosted, just because it kind of leaves that room and that space for the person that's being ghosted to think, well, did I do something wrong? What happened? And they kind of take it on. You just kind of have to learn to brush it off. And unfortunately, as much as it sucks, if you're going to date, this is just a risk that you're going to take. Ghosting is cowardly. It's an easy way out. But girls and guys do it. Guys, sometimes when it comes to girls, they literally would rather have their arm chewed off by an alligator with their leg being sawed off at the same time than hurting a girl's feeling. Does this justify their behavior? Not at all. But it's just the way that they're made. So I'm sorry, ladies. Girls, well, they don't really like hurting people's feelings either. And sometimes people are just selfish and they don't want to give an explanation to the person that they're ghosting. So at the end of this, all I can say is I'm now a fence sitter about ghosting. You can move on, and then some people are like, well, what if they come back? Well, if they come back, that's up to you, how you want to deal with it. Someone who ghosted me 6 years ago, when I didn't even know what ghosting was, recently did ask me out for dinner, and I didn't go. There was a variety of reasons, just because there is a risk that they can do it again. And I mean, if they ghosted me once, why wasn't I good enough then? But I'm good enough now. But if you want to maybe hear them out, just see how you feel and go from there. I wouldn't ever discourage you from not talking to someone who ghosted you again, because again, there's people go through life circumstances, so maybe they just had a lot going on and they didn't feel comfortable that close talking to you about it. So basically that's my thoughts and my feelings, and I hope you all enjoyed this, and all I can say is happy dating and good luck.